What's happening, people? I'm out and about again, and today we're here in Leeds city centre. I'm just coming past the Kirkgate Market entrance and we're going somewhere very, very posh for Dino. This is not somewhere I'd normally go. I have had a look online and the prices are, well, I wouldn't be coming here if it wasn't for a YouTube video, let's just say that. You guys already know, you've seen the thumbnail and the title. I can see it in front of me here. Oh no, that's the Asian one. Oh, it's next door. So here in Leeds, we've got two of these, I believe, maybe more. I'm not 100% sure. But I can see the Ivy, which is where we're going for breakfast, and the Ivy Asia, which is like obviously an Asian version of the restaurant. Right across this road. Once again, straight into it today. Looks very posh. It's probably not the best idea to sit outside, but maybe, we'll see. This is where it is. So, let's go in. You guys have a look around as always, as much as I can possibly film, and yeah, I'll see you at the table. Okay, so I'm in and I've been seated. They let me choose my seat, so I've sat as far away as possible from the music and the people, so hopefully the sound is pretty good on this one. I've got the microphone on, yeah, I'm just checking, know what I'm like. Okay, you guys take a look at this menu. So they do have a special breakfast menu, like a set menu, £18.25, where you can get a smoothie or a green juice, a croissant or a pan of chocolate, or and, not or. So you get a couple of like pastries, and then you get the Ivy breakfast. But looking at the Ivy breakfast on the set menu, it's missing quite a few items. So for me, I'm going to stick with the first one, the Ivy full English breakfast at £17.25. Smoked streaky bacon, Cumberland herb sausages, fried free-range hen's eggs, potato rosti, black pudding, roast plum tomato, grilled fat mushroom, baked beans, served with a choice of white or granary toast. Sounds unbelievable. This place is absolutely lovely, as you've just seen there. There is a few people in, so I'm not sure how much B-roll I'm going to be able to film, but I'll do my best. I'll get a little bit. You'll have already seen it. And for a drink, they brought me some tap water over, so you cannot just have that. I don't see any. Now this is a very, very posh restaurant. I don't see any. There is a drinks menu here actually, but this is all beers and things, I think. I'm not sure if they do a cup of tea with breakfast. This is a, yeah, I'm not going to find tea in there. This is cocktails and things. It's 9 o'clock in the morning, so we'll swerve that one for now. Yeah, so I might get a smoothie, a mixed berry smoothie. Banana, apple, coconut water, blueberry, strawberry, lime, raspberry. In fact, let's go for one of them. Let's treat yourself. That is £6. So I'll bring you back when the food's arrived. Okay, so obviously I couldn't see it on the menu or the drinks menu, but they do tea, so I've swerved the smoothie and I've gone for a cup of tea. They don't have Yorkshire tea, even though we're in Yorkshire. It's English breakfast tea, and she's just brought over me a little butter knife for the toast. You know that in a posh restaurant when it comes with a different knife. You know me, guys. I'd have just bought it with that and then started using it. Okay, the tea has arrived, and look at this for a fancy teapot. It's like a gallon in there. And she did say if you like it strong, then I'd leave it for a little bit. But obviously you guys know, you all slate me. I like it quite weak. It does say, it says English breakfast tea, and it's the Ivy 1917 breakfast blend. So let's pour myself a cup of this. I know you're going to slate me for the colour of that tea, but it's how I like it. It's a nice brew. If we all had the same opinions and same preferences, this world would be very boring. So would YouTube. Right, I'll bring you back when the food arrives. Looking forward to this. Okay, what did you think to that? Put this on my lap. We don't need it on the top. We're not a child. Looks very, very fancy. But will it taste good? We're going to start with the egg. So come closer because there's 2 eggs on here. I'm going to pop them straight away. Give them the best chance of being good. Remove this tomato. I did say a plum tomato, but that's a normal tomato. But let's get these egg popped. I'll just move this beans ramekin out of the way. Put that on the table for now. We'll try these eggs. Here we go. Just probably a touch overdone, although depends how you like them, I suppose. And this one's not. There we go. Look at that. That's about perfect for me. That one may be just a touch overdone, but that's me being picky, right? Now, with you guys, a lot of people like the ramekins. Now, obviously it keeps it warm, but a lot of people don't like the beans touching the egg. I'm not one of them people. I tell you what, I thought that were a bit watery there when I was filming the B-roll, but it actually looks pretty good. What I am going to do, I'm going to butter a slice of toast. You get this butter separately. Oh, it's nice and soft as well. Butter one of these slices of toast. You can get white or granary, remember. I'm going to put that on the plate. Put that on the plate right there. And then we're going to dispense these beans over the toast. Because I'm not bothered about a bit ramekin. And I'm not bothered about the beans touching the egg. Perfect so far, thank you. Very attentive staff. I'm making a bit of a mess now, but right, as always, we'll start with these sausages. Get 2 of these sausages, and they're definitely not catering sausages. Definitely not. Just letting the beans soak into that toast. Look in there, people. Okay. Oh. That's a tasty sausage. That is a tasty sausage indeed. I'm not sure what this greenery is doing. Do we need the greenery? Oh man. My first thought is always Naomi'd like that, or Katie'd like that, and they both absolutely love them sausages. We'll go with the eggs as they've just been popped. Very, very dark yolk. Now, I know that means something, but I don't know what it means. I don't know if it's the age of the hen or whatever. I'll give this a go. We've got some greenery on the eggs there as well. And those are tasty. Cooked to perfection for me. You guys know I don't like that. When the griddle's too hot, sometimes it can get a bit of a it's not burnt, is it? But it's like a, I can't think of the word, but it's a, you know what I'm talking about, don't you? Let me know in the comments. It's when the griddle's too hot, it goes a bit like a bit plasticky on the edges. These have not done that. Beautiful. Right, the big issue for me would be the bacon. It's streaky bacon. I'm not the biggest fan of streaky bacon. Give me some proper Danish back bacon any day, but we'll give it a try. We try new things. It's got an okay flavour. I don't know what it is about, but it just seems a bit more, a bit fattier to me. A bit less meaty, a bit more chewy. if I'm going to have streaky bacon, I would generally, if I'm having it at home or on a burger or anything, I'd proper overdo it, make it proper crispy. It's not bad. It's got a nice flavour. Okay, tomato. It is well cooked, this tomato, which is always a good sign if you're having a fresh tomato. You want it properly griddled. I got a bit of stalk in that. But that's really tasty. Really tasty. Nice. Right. Black pudding. You get one piece of black pudding on here. Look at that. Now I know black pudding's not for everybody, but once again it's one of them things that I really love. This one looks like it's been cooked all the way through. Sometimes it can be a little bit purple inside, and I don't mind that if I'm honest. I hope this is not a bit tough, but we'll give it a try. That's really nice. Wow. Mushrooms. Now, I love mushrooms. What do I prefer? Big ones like this, or lots of small little ones? I probably prefer cut up and sliced and fried. I'm not. These are okay. I love mushrooms. They are beautiful. Okay, potato rosti. You get two of these. I was expecting something a little bit different than this. These potato rostis, they look store-bought. I thought they might have been homemade. They look store-bought, but they look nice inside. If they're store-bought, they're probably bought from like Marks and Spencer's, because they're really tasty. Really nice onion flavour coming through. I'd call them a hash brown though. But yeah, really tasty. Right, let's try these beans. Now, as you guys know, I say beans are beans, but let's find out if they are here in the Ivy. I've got a bit of toast, this white toast with some beans on. Beans on toast in the Ivy. You've finally made it, Dino. Tasty, but beans are beans. The bread's quite nice though. I like how it's been a little bit overdone on the sides, gives it a bit more flavour. Nice bit of crunch. Right. Well, I'm going on a journey after this, so I'm going to finish this today. Not normally, if I'm paying this a lot of money, I'll be eating it all anyway. Let me finish up, and we'll see you outside. Okay, that was full English breakfast. Probably the poshest place I've ever been into. Yeah, that was lovely. A lovely little place. Very attentive staff. The girls behind the bar, my server, I think she's called Abby, absolutely fantastic. Couldn't be more helpful. 10 out of 10 for the service, absolutely. Let's get on to the price. Here's the copy of the receipt. As you can see, £17.25 for the breakfast, £4.25 for the tea. I was going to go for a smoothie, but I swerved that because they had tea. It wasn't on the menu. Typical. Walking down here and there's no someone doing drilling. And now, once again, this was on the receipt when I went there. I was expecting it, to be honest. Ironically, the service charge £2.69. Now, if they hadn't have put a service charge on, I would have tipped and probably tipped a £5. So that's a little bit ironic, isn't it? But as the service charge was already on, I just left it. £24.19 for that. Obviously, a little bit more expensive than I usually pay for breakfast, but it was very, very nice. So let's talk about the food. The sausages were absolutely fantastic, beautiful. The black pudding, unbelievable. Tomato, well done, very well done. Love that tomato. The potato roasties, they had a nice flavour. I didn't think, now I could be wrong, they didn't look like there was homemade at all, but they did taste nice, so not really any complaints there. What else? The mushroom, brilliant, fantastic. I know not everyone's a fan of the mushrooms, but I am, and I loved it. The beans, beans are beans, and yeah, nice toast. I like the butter comes separate, although I don't mind either way, but that butter was nice and soft. And yeah, the only downside to that for breakfast for me, personally, would be the bacon. Now, this is a preference thing more than a, and it does say on the menu what kind of bacon it is, so I know I'm not getting the Danish back bacon, British back bacon, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, I feel a bit harsh doing this, but I am going to knock half a point off for the bacon because it wasn't to my liking. And like I said earlier in the video, that's what this is all about, opinions, and that's just mine. If you've been to the Ivy, let me know your opinions. Just a personal preference. It had an okay flavour, wasn't too salty. I think it was smoked, but all in all, 9.5 out of 10 I think is a really fair score. Now, I'm going to get slated for the price of this place, but thankfully the video should make the money back for the breakfast, so all in all, it's been a nice day. Now, I did mention in there, a nice morning, I did mention in there that I am going on a trip, which you guys are going to see in the next video, because I am here in Leeds. It's currently about 10 past 10, and in about half an hour, I'm getting a bus to London. A bus to London from Leeds. You guys are going to see it in the next one, see what we can show you and see what's going on. Right, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this more upmarket video. There's going to be more to come. I'm going to have to get used to these service charges and these prices, aren't I? Because, like I say, I'm going to London. Okay, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Brutal bus journey coming up. I hope you like the variation. Bye bye.